ମୁଁ ଏବେ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରୁଛି। ଓକେ, ହଁ देख मु तुम प्रीवियस क्लास रे ऑलरेडी सारी दी 14 डी सारी दी 14 डी देन इज नॉट इज सेम एज not necessary to solve number E. So now I am going to number F. Before going to number F, I have told about the algebra of derivative. Algebra of derivative. Algebra of derivative. So algebra of derivatives, you know what do you mean by algebra? Algebra means addition, subtraction, multiplication, then division. So first I am going to solve. First one is addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction of derivatives. You look addition and subtraction. How we have solved addition and subtractions? So d by dx of fx, if fx is a function and gx is a function, if there is either addition or subtraction is given, fx is a first term is one function and gx another function, either addition or subtraction, then you can write also in this way: d by dx of fx, d by dx of fx plus d by dx of gx. If it is addition, it is addition. If it is subtraction, then it is subtraction. Either addition or subtraction. देखो, you can write in this way: d by dx of fx plus. If it is plus, you can write plus. If it is minus, then you can also write minus. So d by dx of gx, then d by dx of gx. That is the simple process of derivative. Just simple. By distributive property of derivative, that is also called the distributive property of the derivative. Then addition of subtraction of derivatives. Number 2, multiplication. Multiplication of derivative. देखो, d by dx of fx into gx. देखो, here is addition or subtraction, here is multiplication, fx into gx. Particularly remember, that is the first function, that is the second function, that is the first and second. When differentiate, you remember always, second function is a constant, derivative of first function plus first function is a constant, derivative of second function. Here remember, when differentiate first function, in this case second function is constant, plus the symbol used plus. When differentiate second function, the first function is constant. That is called multiplication. At last condition is division. So division of derivative कौन होगा? d by dx, you look, d by dx of fx divided by gx, fx divided by gx. Here d by dx divided by fx by gx. Simple. Here the numerator function is that is fx and the denominator function is gx. Similarly in multiplication you will also do in division case. The denominator function is constant. Similarly gx is constant. Here gx also constant. d by dx of fx, here you use sign plus, but here you have used symbol minus. fx is constant, the numerator function is constant. d by dx of denominator function, that is gx. Here plus, here minus, but another term is there, the square of the denominator function, the square of a denominator function, that is the square of a gx. The difference is, you look the difference between multiplication and division. here first and second constant derivative first plus first constant derivative second. But in case of a division function, the denominator function is a constant, derivative of numerator function minus the numerator is a constant, derivative of denominator whole divided by denominator square. That all about your algebra. That's all about your algebra of derivatives. Another one is, there is another one, I am going to write it, number 4. If a multiple is, scalar multiple is there, that is 4. If d by dx of a into fx, where a is a constant, then a can taken outside of the derivative d by dx of fx. Here a, particular a is taking outside of the derivative, where a is taking outside of the derivative. That's all about algebra of derivatives. That's all about your algebra of derivatives. Then look, then next is the formulae that I am discussing, the formula of derivatives. Formula of derivatives. Formula of derivatives. Formula of derivatives. Formula 1, d by dx of any constant, it may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1 lakh, whatever it may be, is 0. Derivative of any constant is 0. Formula 2, d by dx of x to the power n, n is coming first, then the power of x becomes 1 minimum. If x to the 5, then 5x to 4. If it is x cube, 3x square, x square, 2x, in this way, okay. Formula 3, that is d by dx of sin x is cos x. Formula 4, d by dx of cos x is equal to minus of sin x. That is formula 5. All are the fundamental formulas of derivative. D by dx of tan x, that is equal to sec square x. Formula 6, d by dx of cot x minus of cosec square x. Formula 7, d by dx of sec x, that is sec x into tan x. Formula 8, d by dx of cot x minus of cot x into cosec x. From formula 3, from 3 to formula 8, you look from formula 3 to formula 8, all 6 derivative functions, all are trigonometrical functions. But you remember the trigonometrical functions which started on the letter C, here cos, cot and cosec, cos, cot and cosec, sorry, that is cosec. The letter started with the trigonometric function started with the letter C, cos, cot and cosec. all are negative. Here cos is minus sin x, cot x is minus cos square x, and cos x is minus cot x. That is remember, that must be remembered. It is very important for you. Formula 9, d by dx of e to the x is itself e to the x. Formula 10, d by dx of a to the x e to a to the x into ln a. Ln means natural logarithm. I already told you. If it is 5 to the x, 5 to the x ln 5, it is 2 to the x, 2 to the x ln 2. Okay, a is any constant. Formula 11, d by dx of ln x, natural logarithm. The logarithm whose base is e, ln x is 1 by x. And formula 12, d by dx of log a, the logarithm whose base is a, it is the logarithm whose base is e, it is the logarithm whose base is a, that is equal to 1 by x ln a. All are fundamental, but just fundamental formula of the derivatives. All are. That's 12. Then another 6 about inverse. Formula 13, d by dx of sin inverse x, that is 1 by 1 minus of x square root over, where you remember x always less than 1 or greater than minus 1. Formula 14, d by dx of cos inverse x. Since cos is starting the letter c, so it becomes minus, same as sin, and the condition also same. Formula 15, d by dx of tan inverse x, that is tan inverse x is equal to 1 by 1 plus x square. There is no condition given here. Formula 16, d by dx of a cot inverse. Since cot inverse is started with the letter c, so the sign is minus is used here, same as tan inverse x. Formula 17, d by dx of sec inverse x, that is 1 by x root over of x square minus 1. Condition x is always greater than 1. Formula 18, d by dx of a cosec inverse x, that is minus, because c is cosec, the letter first letter c, so minus is used here, root over x square minus 1. The condition is given x always greater than 1. Okay, that 18 formula, all are the 18 formulas are given.
Hello students. Hello. Students. Hello. Video is not clear. It is visible now. And audio. Yes. Audio is audible. The sound of the speeches of. So why just deliver the message? The picture is not clear and clear, Ashuji. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, continue.
Okay, students, that 18 formulas are the basic formula of the derivatives. With using that formula, we are going to solve that exercise, the last exercise of this chapter number 14, chapter 14. Okay, this formula also very useful for second year also, that 18 formulas. So I already write all 18 formulae of derivatives, basic formula of the derivatives in your board. Now I am going to solve some problems. Just I am going to solve exercise 14F. From 14F, exercise 14F. You look, I am going to solve number 4, then number 7, then number 10, then number 12, then I am going to solve number 15, then number 17, and discussing number 18, only discussing number 18, then 26, then 33 and 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 18 also discussing some important things about it. Okay, now starting from number 4. Here is number 4. Derivative of d by dx of, derivative means d by dx of, because here the variables all are x, here the root x, the variable is x, plus 1 by root x minus cube root of x square, that is given. You can write in this way also, d by dx of root x, using algebra of derivative, here are some symbols, d by dx of 1 by root x, d by dx of cube root of x square, a simple using algebraic properties, that becomes d by dx of x power half, root x means x power half, d by dx of root x means x power half in denominator. When going to numerator, it becomes negative sign, minus half. Similarly, d by dx of x power 2 by 3, the cube root of x square. You know the formula, the second formula of this series of the formulae, that is d by dx of x to the n. It becomes n x to the power n minus 1, n into x to the power n minus 1. Here n is equal to half, here also n is equal to minus half, and here n is equal to 2 by 3. Using that properties, using particular identity, you can find the result. Here half, n is coming first, half, then x to the half minus 1, n minus 1, half minus 1. Here minus half is coming first, it became x to the minus half, minus 1. Here 2 by 3 coming to first, 2 by 3 minus 1. You know half minus 1, x to the power minus half, plus into minus of minus half minus 1 is equal to x to the minus of 3 by 2, minus of 2 by 3, x to the power minus of 1 by 3. That is your answer. That is your answer. You look how. First step, just using the algebra of derivative, simplify. Then put this formula and find the result. Okay? That's all about your numbers 4. So already number 4 is completed. Then going to number 7. Number 7. Number 7 is in this type: ax square plus b tan x plus ln x square. D by dx of ax square plus number 7 b tan x plus ln x square. You look using algebra of derivatives addition formula, d by dx of ax square plus or d by dx of b tan x plus or d by dx of, here x square is 2 is coming to front of the logarithm because the logarithm function is here, 2 ln x, it becomes 2 ln x, 2 is the power of x. Now from the fourth part of the algebra derivative, a is constant taking outside of the derivative, a is taking outside of the derivative, d by dx of x square. Here b also constant, b taking outside of the derivative. Similarly here 2 is constant, 2 taking outside of the derivative, d by dx of ln x. The derivative of x square is equal to 2x. You know the derivative of x square is equal to 2 coming out front and 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So that is become 2 into 2x into a, that is 2ax. You know from formulae the derivative of tan x is equal to sec square x, b sec square x and 2. The derivative of ln x is equal to 1 by x, from formula that is 2 by x. That is the answer of number 7. Yes, number 7 also completed. That's all about our number 7. Very simple, you look. The derivative of x square is equal to 2x, 2x into a is equal to 2x. The derivative of tan x is equal to sec square x and ln x derivative 1 by x. 2 into 1 by x is 2 by x. Okay, that's all about number 7. Then going to number 10. Then I am going to number 10. Here is number 10. You look, number 10 is given in this way type. Number 10 is the derivative of x square, because you look, number 9 and number 10 are same process. Number 9 and number 10 is same process. Here is square, but number 10 is more complicated because it is a trinomial, where number 9 is a binomial. So I think it is better to solve number 10. So d by dx of x square minus of x plus 2 whole square. That means when using derivative, you must using that bracket also. Without bracket, there is no meaning of derivatives. Okay? Now, d by dx of, it is multiplied x square minus x plus 2 whole into x square minus x plus 2. Using the product formula of derivative, that is first, that is second. When the product formula we have used, or multiplication formula of derivative we used, first function is constant, second function is constant, derivative of first function plus first function is constant, derivative of second function. Both functions are same. Both functions here in this case, both functions are same. Hence you can write also 2 whole into one of the function is constant, derivative of the same function. Because you have write 2 terms twice. You have write twice. So when twice you have write, then you are using 2 here, 2 into a plus a is equal to a. That term taking a, another one also same a. So a plus a is equal to a, 2 into one of the term. Okay, now 2 whole into x square minus x plus 2. You know the derivative of x square is equal to 2x. You know the derivative of x square is equal to 2x and derivative of x is equal to 1, because you know dx by x. Here power is equal to 1, 1 is coming, x to the 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, 1 into x to the 0 is equal to 1, 1 into 1 is equal to 1. So derivative of x is equal to 1 because sign is equal to minus, so minus 1. Where 2 is a constant, you already know the first formula of derivative, that is the derivative of constant is equal to 0. You not write in 0. So you also write in this way, 2 whole into 2x minus 1 whole into x square minus x plus 2. That is the answer of number 10. So number 10 already completed. That is the answer of number 10. Now I am going to number 12. Now I am going to number 12. Now I am going to number 12. Number 12 in this type. Number 12 is given some, in particular number 12 there is some trigonometrical ideas, a trigonometrical formula we have used. Without knowledge of trigonometrical formula you cannot solve the derivative and integration also. Mind, remember, I am particular that particular point I have discussing in your classes also. If you have a very lack of idea of trigonometry, then you cannot solve derivative and integration limit also. So totally the part of calculus based on trigonometric ideas. So now I am going to now you are going to face particular this reality. Particular this reality now. Number 12 is in this type, d by dx over tan 2x and sec 2x. Tan 2x plus or sec 2x, that equal to d by dx of sin 2x. You know tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta, cos 2x plus 1 by cos 2x. That becomes d by dx of the LCM is cos 2x. 1 plus of sin 2x, you can write it sin 2x plus 1, similarly same as 1 plus sin 2x, sin 2x plus 1 same as 1 plus sin 2x. Now d by dx for 1, the value of 1 is equal to cos square x plus of sin square x. You also write sin square x plus cos square x, no doubt, plus sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x into cos x. You know very well the formula for sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x into cos x, divided by cos 2x is equal to cos square x minus of sin square x. That particular things from first step, second step and third step, we only use the idea of trigonometry only, not derivative using. There is no derivative still used in this case. Only the idea of trigonometry we have used, we have using the derivative idea of derivative in this way. Now that becomes d by dx of cos square x plus sin square x plus 2 sin x into cos x. That's same as cos x plus sin x whole square. But here cos square x minus sin square x is equal to cos x minus of sin x whole into cos x plus of sin x. Cos x plus of sin x. You look, that is a square minus b square, a minus b whole into a plus b. You have cancelled cos x plus sin x both sides. One of cos x plus sin x, there is 2 cos x plus sin x, 1 cos x plus sin x cancelled both numerator and denominator. Remaining now d by dx of cos x plus of sin x divided by cos x minus of sin x. You look, that is d by dx of cos x plus sin x divided by cos x minus of sin x. That part is the numerator part and that part is the denominator part. Where cos x plus sin x is the numerator part and cos x minus sin x is the denominator part. You look how to solve this. The denominator is constant, cos x minus of sin x is constant, derivative of numerator cos x plus sin x minus, when it is a division then minus, you minus, the numerator is constant, the numerator side is constant, then derivative of denominator sides, that is the cos x minus of sin x whole divided by the denominator square, cos x minus of sin x whole square. Again I am going to understanding you that that is cos x plus sin x is the numerator side and cos x minus sin x is the denominator sides. So when we are going to division of derivatives, then we have to do first taking cos x minus sin x, the denominator side is constant, derivative of numerator side minus, not plus. In case of multiplication you have used plus, but in case of a derivative we have used minus. Minus cos x plus sin x, the denominator side is constant, derivative of numerator side whole divided by numerator square. Now you look here, cos x minus sin x is constant, cos x minus of sin x is constant, derivative of sin x is equal to cos x and derivative of cos is equal to minus sin x. So cos x minus sin x, that became cos x minus of sin x minus cos x plus sin x is constant, cos x plus sin x is constant. Here derivative of cos x will minus sin x, minus sin x derivative minus cos x, that becomes minus of cos x minus of sin x divided by cos x minus of sin x whole square. Now it becomes cos x minus sin x whole into cos x minus sin x, that is cos x minus sin x whole square, cos x minus of sin x whole square. Both the terms having minus, taking minus outside of the bracket, minus into minus became plus. Cos x plus sin x whole into cos x plus sin x, that is cos x plus sin x whole square, whole divided by cos x minus of sin x whole square. You look particular identity a minus of b whole square, a minus b whole square, whole plus or a plus b whole square. You know from high school, a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square is equal to 2 whole into a square plus b square. 2 whole into a square, that is a cos square x plus of sin square x divided by cos x minus of sin x whole square. That becomes, you know, cos square plus sin square x is 1. You know cos square x plus sin square is 1. And 2 by cos x minus of sin x whole square. That is your answer of this problem number 12. Number 12, that is the problem answer of number 12. So I already solved number 4, 7, 10 and 12. Next I am going to number 15, then 17 and 18 only discussing. I told you I am going to solve 18 only discussing number 18, then you can easily solve. But I am going to solve number 15 and 17 and onwards. Okay. Now number 15. Number 15 in this type, number 15 is in this type d by dx of chocolate. Number 15 Chuck. Number 15 is tan x minus number 15 is in this type number d by dx of tan x minus cot x tan x minus a cot x by sin x into cos x. You can using derivative formula directly, or yes, you can using derivative, but it's just division formula of derivative, that is taking sin x minus a cos, sin x into cos x constant, d by dx of tan x numerator derivative of numerator side cot x minus numerator side is constant, tan x minus cot x is constant, derivative of denominator sides sin x into cos x whole divided by sin x into cos x whole square. Again I told you this about this formula. When differentiate a division derivative, that is how to differentiate. I just, the denominator is constant, then derivative of the numerator minus, not plus. When multiplication is plus, minus numerator is constant, derivative of denominator, divided by denominator whole square. Now, now you look here, sin x minus of cos x is a constant, sin x into cos x into constant. The derivative of tan x is equal to, you know, derivative of tan x is equal to sec square x. And derivative of minus cot x is equal to, where derivative of cot x is equal to minus cos x, minus in minus plus, cosec square x. Minus tan x minus of cot x is a constant. Sin x into cos x is a multiple functions. So cos x is a constant. Derivative of sin x into sin x. Derivative of sin x into cos x. Derivative of sin x into cos x minus cos x is a constant. Here you look, cos x is a constant. Derivative of sin x into sin x. Derivative of sin x into cos x plus sin x is a constant, and derivative of cos x is equal to minus of sin x whole divided by, again I have also told you, sin x into cos x whole square. Again I told you, tan x minus cot x is a constant. Here it is for product formula, it is first and it is second. Cos x is, here cos x is a constant. Here it is a first function and it is a second function, it is first and second, where cos x is a constant, derivative of sin x is equal to cos x plus sin x is a constant, derivative of cos x is equal to minus sin x. Now it becomes sin x into cos x. It is sec square x plus cosec square x minus of tan x minus of cot x. Cos x into cos x is equal to cos square x plus into minus of sin square x divided by sin x into cos x whole square. You look here, that becomes sin x into cos x, that is sec square x plus of cosec square x minus of tan x minus of cot x. Cos square x minus sin square x, that is cos 2x divided by sin x into cos x whole square. That is the answer of that. That is the answer of number 15. Now number 15 is completed, but I am going to number 17, then discussing about number 18, then 26 and 33, 34. These questions are more complicated compared to other. Only simple questions left for you. You can try to find the value of remaining value of this derivative by using home tax. If there is some problems arises, then you also consult with me, because after 5 May there is no any classroom or online classroom classes. So by onboarding I am teaching about it, especially relation and functions and onwards. Number 17. You look in your books, number 17, there is 3 terms are multiplied, 3 terms. There is no 2 terms, there is 3 terms. One is x square, 1 plus x, and another is 2 minus x. Number 17. So d by dx of x square, 1 plus x whole into 2 minus x. There is 3 terms. there is 3 terms here. First term, second term and third term. 3 terms are multiplied. Yes, particular in this case, when differentiate first term, then second term and third term is constant. So 1 plus x, 2 minus x, second and third is constant, d by dx of first, okay, remember, plus when second is differentiate, first and third is constant, x square whole into 2 minus x is constant, d by dx of 1 plus x, second term. When third term differentiate, first and second term is different, constant. X square whole into 1 plus x is constant, d by dx of 2 minus x. Again, I told the tricks. There are 3 terms multiplied. When first term, here first term is differentiate. So second and third is constant. Second or third is constant. When second term is multiplied, now when second term is differentiate, then first and third is constant. When third is differentiate, then first and second is constant. Here first is differentiate, here second is differentiate, here third is differentiate. From first term is differentiate. From second term is differentiate. From third term is differentiate. And remaining 2 terms are constants. Then you know the derivative of x square is equal to 2x. The derivative of x square is equal to 2x whole into 1 plus x whole into 2 minus x. The differential of first term is completed. Now x square whole into 2 minus x constant. The derivative of 1 is constant derivative of 1 is equal to 0. The derivative of x is equal to 1 into 1 plus x square whole into 1 plus x. Derivative of 2 is equal to 0, since 2 is constant. Derivative of minus x is equal to minus 1. You can simplify in this way: 2x, 1 plus x, 2 minus x, x square, 2 minus x, minus into plus minus, x square whole into 1 plus x. That is the derivative of number 17. That's all about number 17. That's all about your number 17. Now I am going to number 18, only discussing number 18. That's all about your number 17. 17 is already completed, but now I am going to discussing about 18. For 18 I am going discussing the given problem is in this types: x cube sin x e to the 4 ln x. You know 4 ln x is equal to ln x to the power 4, because it is the natural logarithm. When is a constant multiplied with the logarithm, that is going to power of the variable. So 4 going to the power of the variable. Okay, that is ln x4. But you remember that particular things always. E to ln x is equal to x. That identity also remember. E to ln x is equal to x4. E to ln x is equal to x. So e to the 4 ln x. I already told 4 ln x is equal to e to ln x4. E to ln x4 is equal to x4. E to ln x is equal to x. E to ln x4 is equal to x4. So instead of e to the 4 ln x, you can write sin x into x to the power of 4, because e to the 4 ln x is equal to x4. Now x cube into x4 is equal to x to the 7 into sin x. Now differentiate d by dx of x to the 7 into sin x. You know, using the product formula, sin x constant, derivative of x to the 7, first function derivative, second function constant, then x to the 7 is constant, derivative of sin x. You know, x to the 7, derivative of x to the 7 is equal to 7 x to the 6, 7 coming first, and the power of x. Just sinking to 1, only 1 coming to 1, down to 1, that becomes sin x is constant, 7 x to sin x. plus x to the 7x, the derivative of sin x is equal to cos x. That's all about your number 18. So number 18 also completed. Now, only that thing remember, e to the ln x is equal to x, that particular thing always remember. So e to the 4 ln x is equal to ln x4, that equal to x4. That became 3 terms, became 2 terms, after multiplying 2 terms. Now I am going to solve number 26. You look the books, your question 26 is more complicated compared to other questions. No doubt, I think it is more complicated. So now I am going to solve number 26. The remaining questions you already solved. You can try to solve, not already solved, you can try to solve. Number 26. Number 26. You look, number 26 in this type. X to the 3 by 5, d by dx of x to the power 3 by 5 minus 2e 2 ln x plus ln x to the 2 by 3 divided by 1 plus x, I think 1 plus x, yes, 1 plus x. I already told you, already told you from before questions number 18 that 2 ln x is equal to ln x square. So e to the 2 ln x is equal to e to the ln x square. That becomes x square. So 2 e to the 2 ln x becomes x square. E to the 2 ln x becomes x square. That terms are reduced to in this form by 2x square, because e to the 2 ln x is equal to x square. So where 2 is multiplied, so minus 2x square plus similarly 2 by 3 the power multiplied with the x, logarithm is first function, so 2 by 3 coming to first of the logarithm sides becomes ln x divided by 1 plus x. Now you look here, that is a purely divisible function, derivative divisible functions. So in this case, denominator is a constant, 1 plus x is a constant, derivative of numerator minus of 2x square plus of 2 by 3 ln x. Then minus is used, the denominator is a constant, sorry, the numerator is a constant, then derivative of denominator whole divided by denominator whole square. You look here, 1 plus x is a constant, the derivative of x to the 3 by 5, first term, 3 by 5 coming to first, x to the power 3 by 5 minus 1, then x square derivative 2x, 2 into 2x is equal to 4x, minus is used here, minus 4x, plus of 2 by 3, the derivative of ln x is equal to 1 by x, that is 2 by 3x, already derivative completed over the first term, then going to second term, x to the power 3 by 5, minus of 2x square, plus of 2 by 3 ln x. Now going to derivative 1 is a constant, derivative 1 is equal to 0, derivative x is equal to 1. Divided by 1 plus of x whole square. You also simple write in this way. Just you write in this function in this way. 1 plus x is multiplied 3 by 5, x to 3 by 5 minus 1, x to the minus 2 by 5, because the LCM is 5, 3 minus 5 is equal to minus 2, minus 2 by 5, minus of 4x, plus of 2 by 3x, minus of x to the power 3 by 5, minus of 2x square, plus of 2 by 3 ln x, whole divided by 1 plus x whole square. That is your answer of number 26. Which is the answer of number 26? So now 26 is completed. Now going to 33. You look, just I have solving 36, just discussing about the 33. Discussing about 33, that is in this type. 33 is in this type. You look, d by dx of e to x plus e to minus x divided by x square plus 1. You already solved this d by dx of e to x plus 1 by e to the x e to minus x, you know, that is equal to x square plus 1. Then d by dx e to x square, you can write e to x square equal to e to 2x, you can write also, plus 1 by e to x whole into x square plus 1. That is the first function, that is numerator function, that is the denominator function. Then divide by using division formula and get the answer easily. That is the numerator and that is the denominator. You can easily find the answer. Okay, that is number 33. Then I am going to number 34. That is 33. You just e to minus x became 1 by e to x. When multiplied e to x into e to 8, e to x is to square plus 1. E to x is now in denominator side multiplied with x square plus 1. E to x multiplied with x square plus 1. Then that part becomes numerator and that becomes denominator using division formula of derivative. Now I am going to number 34. You look, number 34 is in this type. So d by dx of given ln x by x square. Ln x by x square. You look, ln x by x square. Here ln x is the numerator side and x square is the denominator side. So denominator is constant. Derivative of numerator ln x. Then according formula, minus symbol is used, negative symbol is used. Then using ln x is constant, that is numerator side is constant. Derivative of denominator sides, that is x square whole divided by x square. You know, here is x square. Derivative of ln x is equal to 1 by x minus of ln x. That is x square derivative is equal to 2x. Already know. Divided by x4. One of the x is cancelled here. Here also x, here also x. Taking x common, it becomes 1 minus of 2 ln x, because 2 is there. 2 ln x divided by x to the power of 4. 1 x is cancelled, 1 x can cancel. That becomes 1 minus of 2 ln x by x cube. That is the answer of number 34. That's all about your number 34. Number 35 is not necessary for you. So today I completed the derivative, all the derivative questions. Remaining the questions are remain here. I also told about you. Laterally I can told about you. I am discussing some. पहला बंद कर